Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a very special kind of dog. The Affenpinscher. Now, if you don't know what an Affenpinscher looks like, let me break it down for you. Imagine you took a monkey, shrunk it down, gave it a little too much espresso, and then slapped on a mustache that would make an old-timey villain jealous. That's an Affenpinscher. Now, I know what you're thinking. A monkey dog? That sounds like something scientists cooked up after a few too many drinks. But nope, this is a real breed. The name Affenpinscher actually means monkey terrier in German, which is great because Germans are known for being accurate. You gotta love a country where people looked at a dog and went, "Ja, that is definitely part monkey." First off, let's talk about the size. An Affenpinscher is tiny. And I don't mean, oh, small dog, tiny. I mean, you could lose one in a pile of laundry. This dog is about 9 to 11 inches tall. That's not a dog, that's a plush toy with an attitude. You don't walk an Affenpinscher, you supervise it like a toddler that's had too much sugar. The face. Oh, the face. This dog has an expression that says, "I just found out taxes are a thing, and I'm furious about it." Their eyebrows alone look like they have 1,000 complaints to file. They've got this squashed little face, bulging eyes, and a snout so short it looks like it lost a bet with a brick wall. They have a permanent look of indignation, like they just got served the wrong coffee order and now they need to speak to the manager. Let's not forget the fur. This dog is covered in wiry, scruffy hair, the kind of hair that makes you wonder if it's ever heard of a brush. They look like they woke up late for work, threw on last night's outfit, and sprinted out the door hoping no one would notice. And the best part? The mustache. Yes, this dog comes with a built-in mustache, and not just any mustache. It's the kind of mustache that says, "I own an independent bookstore and I refuse to use a cash register." And the body? Oh, it's compact. Stocky. Built like a tiny, angry bouncer for an exclusive club that only lets in other mustache dogs. But despite their size, they carry themselves like they're the biggest thing in the room. You ever seen a short guy in a leather jacket trying to pick a fight? That's the Affenpinscher. They strut around like they own the joint, like they're the CEO of your living room. Then there's the tail. Some Affenpinschers have a naturally short tail, while others have one that curls like a question mark, as if they're constantly confused about why you're not giving them more snacks. And their little legs? They prance. They don't just walk, they prance, like a tiny horse that just got promoted to royal duties. Now, you'd think a dog that looks like a mustachioed goblin would have a serious personality, right? Nope. This dog is all energy and chaos. They are fearless, mischievous, and way too confident for their size. They act like they're the main character in every situation. If an Affenpinscher could talk, it would absolutely start every conversation with, "Listen, you're gonna wanna hear this." They're also stubborn. You ever try to argue with a dog? It's pointless. But an Affenpinscher? Oh, they will argue back. They will stare at you with those beady little eyes, tilt their head like they're considering your opinion, and then completely ignore you. You say, "Sit," they say, "I heard you, but have you considered no?" But despite looking like a grumpy old man who just found out Wi-Fi costs money, they are ridiculously loyal. Once they decide you're their person, that's it. You are their world. They will follow you, love you, and occasionally judge your life choices with that expressive little face of theirs. So, in conclusion, the Affenpinscher is a tiny, scruffy, mustachioed monkey dog with the attitude of a barista who just got told someone wants decaf. They're fearless, feisty, and fantastic. They may be small, but they have the personality of a Great Dane who just inherited an estate. If you ever see one in person, just remember, you're in the presence of greatness, even if that greatness happens to fit in a handbag.